The key to being successful as a boss, a mom, and a wife is to be able to multitask, manage it all, and never let them see you sweat. Deanna, it is such a pleasure to Since I was 7 years old, I wanted to be on television. And I was just saying to someone earlier, and you know, of all the awards that I've received, this one means so much, because a trailblazer means there was not a trail to blaze. It means you came into this industry when people told you. So you were really charting uncharted territory and trying to make a way out of no way and continuing to go down this path because it's your passion. Others is just to really stay true to what your purpose is. This is your calling. It's your dream. No one else can live it for you. And as long as you remember that, the biggest advice I could give to anyone, I don't care how far you are in your career, is to stay around people who allow you to continue to grow, allow you to continue to learn, and don't mind helping you, right? So sometimes as Black women, we've been afraid to help one another, especially when I started in television. When I started in television, and up until just a few years ago, quite frankly, Black women didn't have much of a path to enter into these fields. Still, the numbers are really skewed. Women are still largely underrepresented, and especially Black women. But when I started out, there was one Black woman, maybe two, at a news station or in a production anywhere. So if you were the top one, you didn't want someone else coming along younger or prettier or whatever, because you were so worried about your spot, right? And now I'm so happy to see that we as women can lift one another up. Like that we have a Black Women in Media Award, right? Imagine that. Just think about that for a second, how tremendous it is that Black women are lifting up other Black women and creating a way out of no way, and exchanging information and networking and saying, hey, I see you and let me help you. My advice would be continue to do this, continue to do what you're doing and lift others up along the way, because something magical happens when you bring others. Well, now that you're going to join the IWOMANTV family, I'm excited. I'm even more excited to be on your show. So congratulations to you. Keep doing it. You're beautiful. You are the next generation. Take that torch and carry it as far as you can.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Now become another one of my role models. It's just going to add up today.
Oh, good. Well, you're among sheroes. Yeah, good.
Cathleen is an Emmy Award-winning journalist, talk show host, producer, and actress who has co-starred in some of our favorite shows, including Power, House of Cards, Homeland, and Tupac Shakur, my favorite rapper. Sorry, Biggie. Anyway, Tupac Shakur, Biopic, All Eyes on Me. Kathleen is a former anchor and reporter in New York City with a career that spans more than 20 years. She founded her multimedia production advertising company, Catscape Productions, in 2006. And as a former foster child herself, she started her nonprofit, the Trigg House, in 2008. The organization provides assistance to teens aging out of foster care. Very important work. This year, she was actually sworn in as New York State's court-appointed advocate for foster children and recently completed her certification to become a foster parent herself. Please welcome Miss Cathleen Trigg.
Whew, I don't know what I did to deserve this to be last, but thank you. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for this award this evening. This is really special, and since I'm last, I'm gonna take the stage. I'm gonna get us out of here, but I do want to say a couple of things, because like the other trailblazers and women in the room here, I've been at this a really long time, and I don't even know all of the sheroes and the trailblazers whom I stand on this stage with tonight, but I know that your struggle has been real, because this black woman supporting black women, this love in the room didn't exist always. It didn't exist when I was starting out in television and at 7 years old, daring to believe that I could be on TV one day and being told that I couldn't. So it's really an honor to be here tonight. I just want to really take pause for a minute to really salute you, Judith, for daring to believe that you could do this, because this is nothing short of incredible. So thank you, and I'm so glad that everyone here is able to get their flowers, and I'm a firm believer of that. Get your flowers while you're here, ladies. So like I said, I've been at this for a very long time. I am the founder of a network called IWOMANTV. It's a network that's dedicated to creating and telling stories about women through the lens of women, because after all, content is queen. Owning content is the epitome of what we should all be doing as black people. So I built this network for such a time as this because, ladies, our rights are being threatened right now. It's more important than ever for us to stand together, band together, women in media, own our stories, tell our stories, claim the truth, and continue to stand up and fight for our right to be heard. Together we can and we will change the trajectory for women and girls worldwide, but it does start with us being in control behind the scenes, more women telling the stories, being directors, filmmakers, writers, authors, choosing the images that are being put out for little girls, so that one day little black girls and little white girls, but especially little black girls like all of us in this room, can grow up really proud of the skin that they were born in, as opposed to being ashamed and feeling like it was a curse to be born in black skin, like I did. I accept this award right here on behalf of every little girl and big girl who was ever told that she couldn't, because I was absolutely one of them. I was left in an orphanage when I was born. I was passed around through foster care before I was adopted, and I certainly was not supposed to make it. I'm definitely not supposed to be on this stage tonight. I wasn't supposed to make it to the #1 television market in the country, in the world, anchoring the news, winning an Emmy Award, starring in television shows, and being able to launch my own television network. So for such a time as this, I stand here before all of you today, grateful to be in the company of badass women and the men who love them. So thank you for that. I wanted to leave you with something that I literally jotted down while I was here tonight. It just came to me. So if you don't mind, I'm going to close at least our portion of this show out with this, because as black women, we are often demonized, marginalized, underrepresented, underrated, and underappreciated, yet still we thrive. We are the mothers of the universe, sisters of creation, the ultimate motivation, most powerful voice there is, globally, a force to be reckoned with. We are love and light. We give birth to life. We are creators, motivators, the ultimate love makers, yet still we fight. We fight to be seen, we fight to be heard, we fight for our right to be great. Still, I cannot overstate the fact that is, Black women are a word that doesn't even exist because excellence, perfection, brilliant all fall short. So straighten your crowns, ladies, stick your chest out and walk through life with pride, knowing that you are simply amazing. Thank you so much.